Hello everyone, if you're new to my channel, this is me Athira, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I painted these realistic leaves. So it's going to be a time-lapse video of me painting, and at the same time I wanted to talk to you guys about the fear of starting a new painting. This is something I have been facing for a really long time, and I thought why not just have a chat with you guys. If you're here just to watch me paint, then feel free to mute and continue watching. If not, then let's chat. So you just bought some art supplies and you really want to try something out, but you don't know where to start. A lot of us have been in this situation. Even in this painting, this was the first time I was trying out realism, and it was the first time I was actually painting on a stretched canvas. So I was so stressed about so many things. I just had this canvas staring back at me. This is something I face almost every time before I start any painting. So I think the first fear is like the fear to start something new. I would have just painted something the previous night, but even then, to start a new painting the next day can be a bit stressful. I think the trick here is to just start somewhere. The exercise that I do is I usually take a blank piece of paper and the colors that I'm going to be using for my painting. I just take my brush, mix the paints, and I simply start by just doing some long and short brush strokes. It's completely abstract and has no direct representation of anything. It's just a way for me to have fun, get to know the medium, get to know the materials that I'm using. So the idea is to do this playful fun activity so you have a fun element attached to it. You've already done the tough part, that is to start. So you can just throw that paper away or keep it aside and then get on with starting your painting. So the trick is to not give a break. Don't do this activity and then take like a lunch break and then come back to painting, because you're going to face the same anxieties again. It's almost like tricking your brain, like you've anyway started, right? So might as well just continue. This has really worked out for me most of the times. Do let me know in the comments if you guys have some tips of how to overcome this initial anxiety and fear of starting a new painting. I would love to know that in the comments. The second thing that comes in the way when I start a painting is the fear of messing it up. I'm worried that what if I make a mistake and then I have to start all over again? My paints are getting wasted. Especially when it comes to art supplies, I do feel that I kind of hold myself back thinking that I need a certain level of skill set or a certain kind of training for me to start using that medium. Or for example, I've bought so many stretched canvases, really large canvases. I've still not gotten to using them because I'm waiting for the right moment, the right idea to strike, the right skill set. Because we put so much of our time and energy and money into it, we feel it's only worth if the end result is perfect and is according to what we visualized it to be in the beginning. But slowly now I've started to enjoy the process of it and understanding that just because the end result is not what I hoped it to be, it wasn't a waste of time or energy or money. It was just a way for me to express myself, to have fun, because it makes me feel good. You know what is worse? Art supplies just lying in your shelf for years. That's what I tell myself every time, that you're either going to use it now or after a few years it's going to go bad. The canvas is going to crack or break. The paints are going to dry out. So might as well just do something with it when you have that urge to do it. The last one, and I think the most dangerous one, if not dealt with, is the fear of what would people say. I have been facing this for the longest time, especially with social media. Though social media is an amazing platform for especially artists to present their work, to showcase skills and talents, but it can really have a negative impact if you are too affected by the number of likes you're getting, the number of followers you're getting, the number of people commenting on your post. It can get quite disheartening if people do not really respond the way you expect them to respond. But that shouldn't stop you from starting to paint. Most of the times when I start painting, I just think that, okay, worst come worst, I'm not going to show it to anybody, or I can just keep it aside, or I can just paint for myself and just to have fun. Everything does not have to be shared. But yeah, if you have the courage to share your work out there, that's great. Even if you don't have that, you can just paint for yourself. Especially if it's very first painting, then just do it for yourself. Do it because you're enjoying it and not because you want to show it to anybody. That really takes you off the hook because you're just doing it for yourself. Eventually, over the time, as you practice your skill and your art, you'll have more courage to share it with people, and you would eventually find the right set of people who understand your art and your skill and would appreciate it. I can go on about this topic for hours, but the painting is almost done. These are some of the main anxieties or fears that I thought I wanted to discuss with you guys because it's something that I face myself. If any of you guys are going through similar anxieties or fears, then just know that you're not alone. We just have to enjoy the process, do what we love, and just be passionate about it. Okay, with that, I'm done with my painting. I'm so happy that I did not give in to the fear. I, in fact, painted 2 more realistic leaves after this. So that's it from me, guys, today. I would love to hear from a few of you if you guys have any tips of how you deal with anxieties or fears when it comes to art or any sort of creative practice. And also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel for more such content. Until next time, bye.